You hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/inkdependence keeps this channel ad-free. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and this is an ink from Pennonia. It's Árvácska, which is pansy in English. And let me tell you, when I got this ink, I was like, I don't know, I'll get it because I like Pennonia. Mate, who makes the inks there, who is Pennonia over in Hungary, he's made inks for me, and this is an ink that I'm like, I don't really care about purple, but we'll give it a shot. And it has not left my pen since I got it. I really like this color. Comes in a 60 ml bottle, like it is. This is a Cult Pens exclusive that I got during the summer. Cult Pens has a zillion exclusives, and this ink is so inexpensive over there that this should be an insta buy. Like, you should just go get it. I bought it there, and so can you. But they sell Pennonia cheaper than I can, so pretty great. Fountain pen ink exclusively for Cult Pens. A little nice smear there. And one thing I'll tell you about this ink is that it's a purple, and it's tough to capture the qualities of this ink on a camera. So you might just have to take my word for it that it's amazing, because nothing is quite like this on camera. So let's take a look at it on some paper here. This is my usual 80 grams per square meter Rhodia paper, and look at that swatch. It's coming up a little bit more blue on camera than I think it really is in person. It's more of a purple in person than the sort of blurple that I'm seeing here on my monitor. But like I said, purple's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to capture. So medium wet. I'm gonna say it's medium wet. It's maybe even just regular old wet. It's a fairly wet ink. Performance: a little bit of bleed and feather on the 20 pound. Not too bad, but a little bit of that. This is that Staples 30% recycled 20 pound paper. And this is in a medium Yovo nib from Franklin-Christoph, and I think this ink is just a little bit wet for this paper, although it doesn't look bad, just not as crisp as you might like. And then on the back, a little bit of spotty bleed through, but nothing terrible, and really nothing even unusual when you compare it to the rest of the inks on here. This is just bad paper, and so this is, you know, a pretty average performance on this paper. Frankly, it's not bad, not that bad. All right. Oh, and this is the pen I've been using it in, which has just been perfect for this color. I inked this up at the very beginning of June of 2022. So it's been in this pen for, 6-7 months, I guess, at this point. And I'm just going to keep refilling it. I just kind of keep doing that. It's almost out again, and I've refilled it several times because I just really like it. And this Franklin-Christoph Model 50 has been amazing with this. I think this finish is called Arctic Ice. I think that's this color, but I got it at a pen show, so I don't really know. So anyway, there you go. All right. So my comment section is just such a good purple. I don't even like purples. That's not true anymore. I have turned the corner. You heard it here first. I turned the corner on purples, and this one really helped me do it. This one in BTS. So, you know, there you go. Purple stuff. Qualities: poppin' purple. I was doing this on Twitch, I believe. You can find me on Twitch here a couple of times a week. And I asked people, like, what should I put for qualities? Like, it doesn't have shading or sheen or any of that. It's a nice purple saturated ink. And somebody suggested poppin' purple, I think. And so that's what I did. Frankly, yeah, we showed you that already. Great flow, awesome color, and the price is too low. Yeah, just get this one. This is just an insta buy. Okay, let's go ahead and do our water test here. Get some water on the subject. Then we'll look at like one or two other inks that are kind of like this, but it's pretty singular when it comes right down to it. 60 ml glass bottles. They've got them for $8.72, which, let me tell you, as somebody who has imported and sold Pennonia inks, that's an amazing price. Like, I mean, I can't really sell it for that inexpensively here. All right, let's mop this up, and then we'll look at the chromatography here. Looks like you're getting a fair amount coming off the page, but there might be something left. We'll kind of see. Yeah, there's something left. I wouldn't call this resistant, but I don't think it would be an absolute disaster if you poured water on it and mopped it up fairly quickly. But you are losing most of your colors here. I can kind of see the letters and the dots and lines. So not a total disaster, but not water resistant, really. Then here is the chromatography for this ink. And yeah, nothing left down here. So it actually did better on paper than it did on chromatography paper. But then you have just like nice purple up here, a little pink undertone here. Looks pretty cool. All right, so a variety of papers. This one is HP Premium 32 pounds. I should have looked at that before I started filming. Árvácska, that's, you know, whatever. That's how you say it, and I looked it up then too. This paper is kind of marginal for fountain pens. It's not my favorite fountain pen paper by a large margin. When I get the stuff from Blank Slate like this one, I prefer the Domtar Bold 28. I think it's a better paper for fountain pens. You can see there is some spread, just like these lines are thicker than they ought to be. And I think it's because the ink is a little bit wet and the paper is just not amazing for fountain pens, although it looks pretty okay, and it didn't really bleed through much. It did bleed through just a little bit. So HP Premium 32 is okay for fountain pens, and it did okay on this page. I think it looks great. I mean, the color came through really nicely. Then we have our Inky Fingers Currently Ink Notebook. This is wheat straw paper, which is definitely a step up from that HP Premium. And it looks great here. You get some more blue tones and that sort of thing on this one, but really looks good. Just kind of pops off the page and is brilliant. Lastly, Galen Leather Co. Everyday book. This is Tomoe River paper, and it's this one right here. Some inks I have a hard time locating. Like, if you look at this page, there's a lot of like neutral tones and that sort of thing, and then pow, this one and this one down here. Just Shazam, looks amazing on Tomoe River. It's so good. You actually get a little bit of shading. I can see a little bit of pink there in the middle. It's kind of interesting. You don't really see that too much in person, but it's, it shows up a little bit here. All right. Now, this is what it looks like on a Colodex card. Or Colo Ring card. I use the Colodex version because I want to put them in my Rolodex. You can find these at the link below. This is what I do all my swatches on, and this is pretty great. This is what it looks like from that Jowo medium. Just, I mean, it's great. Love it. And the only thing that was even kind of close was this Monteverde DC Super Show Violet, which is like a pretty cool purple. This one's darker and more grapey in person. These are looking a little bit extra blue on the camera, but this is the only thing that's even close, and it's much darker, I think, than that. Much? I don't know. It's at least a shade or two darker, so not really the same, but yeah, this one, hard to beat. Go check that out at Cult Pens. And hey, since you're still here, look at that graph up there. A lot of y'all aren't subscribed. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're watching this video and liked it, especially if you made it this far. Subscribe. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. That would be great, and then we'll just keep going up from there. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks to all my patrons who make it possible for me to buy cool inks like this to show you on the channel and just fiddle around with. So that's it. You'll see me in another video soon. Until then, peace out.